But yeah, for sure.
A town is under siege.
Bone chimes and Lich expansion from Happy. Gets level 2, gets a circlet. Very, very good item there to start us off. Happy's position. And to the expansion, the unorthodox expansion for HawK again. He tends to do this. Goes for this one as opposed to this one, which is the... Is it shorter? Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe this... Is this the natural? No, I think this is the natural, right? Especially with how close it is to the lab that you've had crept. This is the natural, right? Yeah, Happy's going towards... This has to be the natural. And this is the one that Happy crept as well? Yeah. Talisman of Evasion as well. And the issue... Like, this... The same thing happened... I think to Sheik last week, and he just didn't scout both expos. I feel like
a town is under siege.
I mean, I suppose if you just don't find the human at this expo, you just run straight to their base, and that's how the flowchart works. But I feel like you should scout both if you're happy, no? There's gonna be a lot of peasants going down. He's got another. Oh my sweet Jesus. I don't even want to know how many peasants are going to die here. He's got another Nova, guys. In the meantime, though, Archmage staffed over. Onto the Footman, just like HawK did earlier against Dice's Undead.
The player's forces are under attack.
Oh, he's got no gold. He's getting some ghoul kills. Happy. Oh my god, he's gonna kill every peasant over here too. Oh, this is gonna be a quick one, you guys. Oof, oofy doofies. Okay, one of the ghouls gets out. Level 3. Oh god. And he's gonna cancel this. He's gotta be careful with the Lich. And more ghouls going to the main base. Oh, have mercy, Happy. Please. Lord have mercy. Oh my dear Jesus. The Lich has to risk it for the cancel, I feel like. This is gonna be close. Wait a second. Wait a second. I think the Lich had to, like I said, the Lich had to risk it a little bit there for the cancel. In the meantime... I mean, none of this really matters. I mean, HawK has, like, no peasants left. Where's Todd? Where's Todd when you need him most? Okay, he's gonna finish this. Funnily enough, this expo is at a pretty standard timing. But you don't tend to have only 3 peasants left when your expo finishes. Tend to have more like 17, 18. Maybe a little less than that, maybe 15. Happy actually used the Ritual Dagger on one of his acolytes that was mining. And just did it confidently, immediately. You love to see plays like that. Unorthodox plays done super confidently. Gotta respect it. This is gonna be a TP, but he needs to get the gold mine cancel. No, he's not gonna get it. Uh-oh. Michael Myers showing up in the dark. The Archmage is aware, moves forward, is dead. That's 1-0. Damn. It just really looks like... Okay, he didn't have an Arcane Tower. I was gonna say it really looks like there was nothing HawK could do. But he didn't have an arcane tower. He didn't have an arcane tower, and he did the staff play when he didn't know where the Lich actually was. But that was, as they say, a vile annihilation, everybody. That's the only way to put it. That's the only way to put it. Happy starts off strong in the finals. But need I reiterate that HawK has looked good against Happy recently. He's been taking maps, and humans looked good in general against Undead recently. But if the rest of the series goes like that, I mean, Jesus. Sealed Hills map number 2. Here we go. Game number 2. HawK in the upper right. Happy in the bottom left. I'm wondering if we're going to see Lich again on this map. Happy Friday, Rocktar. How you doing, my dude? This is our third match of the day. After this, we're going to have Goliath versus Starbuck, which I'm very, very excited for. And then the winner of this match versus the winner of that match in a best of 5. Which at this rate is looking like Happy's going to be in the finals, like everyone expected. But between Goliath and Starbuck, who knows? And both players I would be happy to see against Happy. But we'll see. Maybe HawK can tidy things up. Lich against Archmage yet again. And Concealed Hill has been a good map for human against undead recently, weirdly enough, has it not? Seem to have found a way to expand on this map. Players like Fortitude have been doing that. Happy. Or Ghoul's going to creep the Expo. Footman going to force the Nerubian. This is a dance you always play in this matchup. Attack the Acolyte. I build a Nerubian. Standard stuff. But honestly, this Footman does force the Nerubian, but if it just runs over here and just starts attacking the Lich, it could be doing a lot more. A little bit annoying. Okay, so it seems like it's going to be one base from HawK, unless he does something like pressures as much as he can and then TPs back home and creeps his expansion when he knows the Lich is on this side of the map. That's another way that HawK could do this if he wants to play 2 base. This expansion is going to be delayed quite a bit. Surprised that Happy hasn't Nova'd the Archmage yet, but you would like to Nova the Archmage when the Ghouls are in position to also do some follow-up damage. There's the tech. Happy probably will tech as well as soon as he returns some wood from these guys. Bring a regen? Oh yeah, good point. Excellent item for either player, but for Happy, going to be very much alright with that. What's up, Alone and Evan? Circlet, purchase, blacksmith on the way. And Happy also teching. He didn't even commit to a Ziggurat over here, except for the one that got cancelled. So at the end of the day, he just pretty much got that expansion crap. Turtles being crap. And another green camp being attempted, but there is a Nova, so it's going to be hard to get this spider crab. Limb Ripper. That's actually the name. Okay. Well, alright. A little dramatic, that name, don't you think? Tonight? Nope. Happy does get the XP. Ooh, no deny. He went for it. He didn't quite land it. Fountain, by the way. For those 2 footmen that are low. Those 3 footmen that are low. Ooh, there's a Nova. HawK is going to get a decent amount of healing done. Notice how he pulls his Archmage back to pressure a little bit more just to buy time for these footmen to heal for free. I am surprised Happy's letting this happen and not sending a skeleton over here, but... nice for HawK to only lose one footman. Oh no, the creep's gonna get woken up. Oop. Okay, he's fine. Some good healing, I found. You like to see it. This one-base human play really comes down to a lot of just the Archmage control and winning these like small fights without taking too much damage. But it doesn't take much, right? One Nova and a footman's dead. This footman actually lives. A little sloppy from Happy there to not get that kill. If you're going to Nova the footman, obviously you need to kill it. It also just heals for free, and yeah, Happy invests that Nova. So often you see Happy invest that Nova. Always he gets the kill, but HawK using the fountain quite well. And again, pressures with the Rifleman and the Water Elemental. And allows his units to heal. Happy not waking up the creeps again. Happy is making... now they're small mistakes, but they are mistakes.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's allowed HawK to heal up 2 times now when he could have stopped the healing. Maybe it's a bigger deal, or not as big of a deal as I'm making it sound, because as long as he's stopping HawK from creeping to level 3, Happy's fine with that, but still, you don't want to let him heal up for free twice, do you? It's not quite 3 just yet. If he had gotten like a ghoul kill, he would have been level 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
Immediately pulling the red. You like to see this from HawK, but Happy has a DK out, has Lich level 3. Lich should move to the center now, you would think. Alright, nicely played from HawK here. Agar's unfortunate, but the experience is good. And Happy is late to the center. But he's not going to be late. Right-hand side. But no Nova-able big creeps here, but the Priest will live. He's out of the coil threshold almost. Actually had to coil the Lich there. Priest lives. HawK's got to get the hell out. He may even need a TP. He's going to lose Rifleman. He's going to try to fight, but he's going to take losses in doing so. He Nova'd the Footman instead of Nova'ing the right. I'm surprised by a couple of these choices from Happy. He could have got that Rifleman kill. But hey, maybe I'm the crazy one. Maybe I'm the crazy one. Happy does get some Footman kills. That Priest, by the way, did live. One ghoul was denied over here. Did that Footman die? It seems like, yeah, that Footman died. So 3 Footmen died, 1 ghoul denied. But all the Riflemen live, all the Priests live, importantly. And tier 3 on the way for HawK. Not looking bad for HawK here. Not looking perfect for HawK. Not looking bad.
A player's forces are under attack.
Doing better than the last game? Yeah, you could definitely say that. You could definitely say that, and that would be a fact. This mirror a bit zoomed out. I don't know what my zoom is. I think my zoom's 1850. Maybe 1900, which is what I've used for a long time. Dark Ranger grabs the orb, and this is a timing and a half for Happy. Look at the tier 3. Nothing from the tier 3 for HawK just yet. But if he has time to get the orb and get the staff, and then he can sit in his base and wait for the Paladin, he'll be able to hold this timing, but HawK just has to be careful to not... He doesn't want to take a fight out on the map with Frenzy being done, Death Reform being done. HawK needs to play defensive. Is he aware of the timing of Happy? He needs to, like, sit here if he is. If HawK just AFK'd right here, Be the best bet. Okay, so tier 3 is done. Can he get the orb? He can't quite afford it just yet. Clap. There's a nice clap. Militia being called. Positioning not perfect for HawK, but at least he wasn't creep jacked or anything like that. Staff purchased. Paladin is on the way. Destro's morphed. 2 of them, in fact. HawK should go here. Should go back here. Duels going down. 42 versus 38. Lich has no Novas left. One duel going down. There's a Stormbolt. Does kill that one too. 38 versus 38. Duel's obviously much cheaper than Rifleman.
Are under attack.
And much less snowbally, so Happy's still in fighting shape, arguably, whereas HawK needs to get a little bit more units rolling. Happy. Wasted no time to go for the red camp. You could save both destroyers, by the way. The destroyers seem like a weird choice against this army composition, but you kind of need them if you're going to play ghouls against water elemental level 2. They're just a necessary thing. Because water elementals will just kill everything if you don't go for Destros. The Interfire is about 30 seconds away. Paladin's here. He does have Orb and Staff now. But he put the Orb on the MK, which doesn't have Bash. I'm a little surprised by that. Probably better bet on the Archmage, if you don't have Bash.
A player's forces are under attack.
Happy gonna get both consumables. But HawK, remember, got the center red. So if HawK can get this red camp, arguably, they got about the same amount of creeps. The fight is really going to come down to this red camp. Unless Happy just decides to push, of course. Lich level 4. And Rune Bracers from the Fountain. Just noticing that now. Pretty sick. Yeah, HawK has a TP. How many peasants is he willing to sacrifice to get this red camp? He's going to lose a Rifleman. Should have probably rallied that. Maybe he's assuming Happy's going to contest the red, which I did as well, but he's going to get the dragon. Get level 3 Mountain King. Get Bone Chime. Unfortunate. Pushing the vulnerability to break the silence to land the clap level 2. Staff's out a priest, but loses a Rifleman. Probably not the best usage of staff there. 48 versus 51. One destroyer close to dying. He has a coil. Another Rifleman dies. Another Rifleman dies. That Destro did not fall, and the Mount King hasn't really found the ghoul kills that he needed to. Another Nova. Gonna find another Rifleman. The clap finally cleans up the ghouls, but now there's not really any anti-air left. 2 Riflemen left over. 46 versus 45. But most of the supply is in destroyers. In fact, all of it's in destroyers. It's not an impossible hold for HawK. The heroes do so much here, though. And yeah, just constant Novas because of the Dark Ranger. Brute Force, thank you for the Prime. Good to see you. How you doing? And looking like 2-0 for Happy here.
Player's forces are
Happy just goes back and creeps what's left. Lich almost level 5, which he's going to get off this remaining red camp. There's no item there, but the experience is what matters. HawK not entirely lost, but it's just so hard against these hero levels now. That's what Happy plays for. He might not win all the exchanges in the early game, but eventually he gets these heroes. 43 versus 56. HawK definitely doesn't want to take this fight. Again, he should just probably sit in his base. Destro, nice coil. Clap lands, but the ghouls still find the rifleman. A lot of unit losses right now. Couple ghouls fall, but 36 against 50 still. Happy's expanding behind this as well. Level 3 Paladin. Would love to see the water elemental just AFK on the statues at all times. Always to the back of the army. Always attack the statues if you can. Lich just gonna kill everything. Nova kills another priest. And just so you know, our next match is going to be Laliat versus Starbuck, because it's seeming like we're going to go to that next match pretty soon now. Happy backs away. Level 4 Mountain King, level 5 Archmage would be big upgrades if HawK can clean up a few more units. But no bash means he really has no catch against at least the statues and the Destros. Because with that orb, of course, you can bash the Destros, which is pretty sick with Riflemen. Back to the fountain. Best case scenario for a fight for HawK. Yeah, maybe a workshop could have been good for HawK to mix in, but simply didn't have the resources. Took so many losses throughout the whole game. They're always trading. Paladin, by the way, has aura, so he's probably about to die. In fact, he's going to die right now. Actually, no, it's a priest. Okay. And this is going to be 2-0 for Happy. Look at the supply. GG is called. Nice try to HawK throughout the day. But he will lose again, and Happy will move on to the finals. He'll be playing either Starbuck or Laliat, which we're going to find out pretty much right now.